come to a game called Psychiatrist, and this will feature Josie Lawrence as a rather interesting psychiatrist who's going to sit on a stool and have a stool for her patient. And what's going to happen is the patient is going to arrive and sing his symptoms to Josie, and Josie is going to sing some sort of advice or cure. So Greg and Mike are going to be the patients in this. So first of all, Greg, if you'd like to come on, can we think of something that Greg's afraid of? He's got he's frightened of women. Yes, all right. Well, maybe you know Greg. So let's... so there you are.
Well, you do, don't you, Clark?
Yes. Yes, rather too well for my own taste. But there you go. You're frightened of women, scared of women. Unless you've got to sing your symptoms to Josie, she'll sing you a cure.
Please.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Don't be frightened. It's okay.
Oh, ever since I was young, I spent a lot of time alone. Other kids would go out on dates, but I'd just sit at home. It wasn't that I wasn't social. It wasn't that I didn't care. I just couldn't meet people who had longer hair.
That might be bad for you. I'm sure it made you kind of creepy.
It was a bummer.
Because there was a lot of men with long hair in the days of the hippies. But this tale is common as any other. The reason you're frightened of females is because you're frightened of your mother. Now I know that women scare you and they make your heart a-racing. But be off with you, don't bother me anymore, or I will bash your face in.
Very good indeed. So we want something for Mike now. Not that something he's afraid of, maybe something he's unnaturally in love with or obsessed by. Poodles. Poodles, that's a great one. Poodles. Poodles is a type of dog we have in England, and maybe you have them over here as well, I don't know.
Yes, we do.
Okay, where you go. You're obsessed with poodles.
Tell me about your problem.
They're small, and they're cut really funny. They bark, and their nose and eyes are runny. When I go walking on the street, their little 4 feet toenails I hear and meet, I can't stand them, they scare me. Toodles! Those nasty poodles!
I get this problem a lot of times. I know you're a real mean tripper. It's because you hate the poodles, especially the ones with the really strange clipper. Never go out into the street. Never go in the smog. Never go near a poodle. They're a funny kind of dog. Oh, let me give you these pills, my boy. They'll help with the whole caboodle. And stay away from the silly women that always have a poodle.
Very good, very good. There you go. Right, excellent. After that, you have to march off for the commercial break, but we'll see you after that if you return. See you later. Bye. Right. Okay. Well, welcome back with the shock news that somebody got more points than somebody else in that last game. Now we go on to a game called Proops. They break into 2 pairs of 2 for this. First of all, Josie and Greg. I'm going to give you this item, and you have to come up with as many different ways of using that as you can think of. At the same time as the other pairing of Sandi and Mike, that's your item.
Thank you so
and
much.
you just come up with many different ways of using it as possible. Josie and Greg, starting with you. I'll buzz when I've got the idea of your suggestion. Away you go now.
Oil can! Oil can! I'm saying oil can, you daft brat.
Why, Venus, you look completely different from how I'd imagined.
Jump! Jump! I don't like you, jump!
Tell me, Lieutenant Uhura, am I on the right place?
Yes, Spock.
And this is the world's smallest Indian tribe.
Welcome to the Enchanted Forest. I'm Nigel, the Enchanted Butterfly.
No, I won't tell you where the treasure is. Now get away from me.
All right, Mr. Wilson, do you want to do a little pee in here for me?
Of course you're pregnant, Josie. Look at your diaphragm, for Christ's sake.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Very good indeed. Yes. Yes, that's about the best game we've played tonight, so I'll give it 1,000 points. Now we come to a game called Party Quirks. This is going to feature Sandi Toksvig as the host or hostess of the party. All the others are guest or guestesses. And if they look at the envelopes in front of them, they'll see to each has been allocated a strange way of behaving or strange quirk. And each of the guests has to demonstrate that by improvising it, and Sandi has to guess what it is. So you've all got your quirk. Sandi, if you'd like to come down ready to do the game. Yes, I think they're almost ready to come on. And Sandi, is the party sort of halfway
Oh, yes.
underway?
Now, let's see. There's a glass of martini and a glass of scotch and a glass of vodka. They're going to love this party. The drinks are on me. Now, darling, I can't believe you came.
Drinking on duty, Toksvig? You could be shot! There's not enough space to stow you away, so I guess we'll just have to keep you.
Does that mean you don't want to drink?
No, you know I never drink.
What are you doing with my microwave?
There he is.
Excuse me. Come in. The appetizers have arrived. That's very good, darling. Are you from the circus or?
Yes, yes, very good indeed, yeah.
Very good.
Are there another guest arriving?
Yes.
I thought it was decompression and she was going mad. There's Jerry out there and his
Hello.
sea-wolf.
They're
waiting for
off and
me.
the door's open and Sandy's standing in the middle of the room. Here comes Greg. He's moving across the room. He's standing right next to Mike. Mike's standing right there. There's the hors d'oeuvres. I got a crepe right here and I got a canapé going in my mouth. Buy one, buy two, buy three.
Are you some kind of salesman? What are you?
No, I'm not a salesman, but thanks for guessing. Sandy's in the middle of the room. Here comes
Lieutenant
Mike on the
Proops.
side.
Lieutenant Proops, fire snack tubes 1, 2, and 3.
Here goes the snacks. Here goes the first one. It's just in there by a length. Here comes the second one right behind, around the corner on the far turn under a driving rain. Here comes the celery stalk.
Sorry, whatever you've taken, could I have some?
Got 10 seconds to
Sorry, I
guess.
think he's some kind of racing commentator.
Racing commentator, yes, very, very good indeed. And you've got 3 seconds left for this.
Dive! Dive!
Dive! You're a submarine captain!
Yes! You had me worried there for a moment, Sandi, but you got there in the end, getting the bonus 10 trillion points of that game. Lucky you won that one. Now we